every game has been different, and lots of these clutch endings have popped up. Like I've posted several games at this point, and out of I think the 5 single-player games that have been recorded, 4 of them had these really kind of dramatic clutch endings. Game supports up to 4 people. It has been pretty thoroughly tested 1v1 and has been fun and exciting and good to go. But 1v2 has been, we've only had like 1 full game with it so far. So I'd be interested. There might be a couple slip-ups. We'll see what happens here. I think it's in a good spot for 1v2, but we need to run more. So I appreciate getting some more eyes on it. It is based in the HSD universe. It plays like a heist. So you have a single player that is defending a building and then multiple attackers that are going in trying to raid the building. Your goal as the defender is to stop them from getting away with high value bounties and to basically put them down and collect them. And your goal as the attackers is to get whatever you can and then decide when the best time to extract is to have enough money to win. So if you stick in too long and get yourself into a situation where you end up losing more money than you've invested, you'll end up losing. And if you extract too early, you'll end up losing. Attackers do have a common goal of trying to steal from the defender, but the attackers are not allied to each other. If you encounter each other on the board, you are both trying to win by taking the most stuff.
Got it.
For the sake of just kind of simplicity, I was going to play defense, but I'll let you know how they kind of both run, and you can decide if somebody wants to do it. The primary difference is that attacking players get 3 different operatives, 3 different characters that are moving throughout the board, and the defending player only gets 1. They get a security chief that is defending the board, but they also get access to like an action deck that they get to play cards out of every turn in order to kind of turn the tables on a large scale. So there's more individual unit movement on the attacking side and more kind of like full board strategy on the defense side.
I'm playing attacking side.
Yeah, I had kind of envisioned you both playing that side, and I'd play defense. Unless somebody has a specific desire to be the defender. Okay. Little rulebook is down over here. Okay, so setup is kind of part of the gameplay for this game. To begin the game, you first choose your sides. We've already done that. Next, we're going to build the map. It's played on a grid of map tiles. The grid gets bigger the more players that are in it. So we have a grand total of 3 players. The map's going to be 5 tiles by 5 tiles. The defender begins by picking a tile. This thing hangs out over here for now. And checking it out to see what it looks like hidden from the rest of the people, so I can just kind of see what it looks like, and then I place it. This is not necessarily the middle tile. We will determine, I place it face down. We will determine where this is as we're building. We just need to end up with a 5 by 5 grid. Some stuff about tile anatomy for the game. I'll flip this one over so we can look at it. Blue spaces are spaces you can walk. Solid lines are walls. Double lines are doors. Dashed lines, like these ones over here, are windows. V stands for vent. Vents are connected to each other, so you can duck into a vent, you hang out there for a turn, and you can come out of any other vent. G is a yeah, a little bit. G is a garbage chute. You can actually dump bounties that you've collected down the garbage chute to extract without having to extract your character. Or if you want, you can extract your character out of a garbage chute, but they will take a damage from the fall. We'll go over damage when we get to it. Let me find any of the other icons. There's another vent. You can see some windows behind it. These numbers here, the actual number that's listed doesn't matter. I just haven't updated the tiles. That's a bounty cache. That's where you're collecting the actual like treasure that you're trying to get is from these numbered tiles. Each one of them carries 2 individual treasures for you to try to collect with your characters and extract with. Just trying to grab any. Here we go. TT stands for transit tube. That's a legally distinct turbo lift. It works a bit like the vent does, except it's faster. The vent you have to hang out in for a turn. The transit tube you can get out the next turn at a different transit tube location. In this gray square is a stairway, which is useful for extracting and getting into the building. So when we see those again, we'll go over them. Feel free to ask questions or anything as you encounter them. Toss some things back over here. Okay, so now that I have placed the first one, going in clockwise order, looks like it's going to be you. You just grab one. You do not look at it. You just place it face up where you want to. Sorry, you do look at it because you're placing it face up. On any side you want to place it.
Okay.
And just give it a little space between the other one because they need to have some room for cards to get in them and stuff. That's fine, yeah. When you go, the defender goes again. So it goes attacker, defender, attacker, defender.
Got it.
I'm going to put this one over here. You will note that the back end of the cards have fewer squares than the front ends of the cards. My character, the security chief, can move quicker on unexposed tiles So as you're like strategically building the board here, you want to try to stop me from having long runs of these because it makes me move very quickly. Now becomes Wolf's turn. Cool.
Yep.
Hmm. All right.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do, game.
Yeah, it's really hard to get them out from under there.
Yeah, okay.
Pull one out from the middle.
Grab that one.
This is because it's not classifying these as cards. They won't deck up the way the other cards will. Okay, so we now have the top and bottom dimensions figured out. Let's see. Do I want... I think I want this here. Hmm.
A lot of different combinations. I'm not entirely sure I understand the strategy behind certain choices yet, but
Yeah, it'll become a little clearer when you're going through
sure.
it. But one of the big ones is that your win condition comes from these little numbers. So if you
Right.
happen to have them visible to you, putting them kind of close to where you're going to deploy, which is your board edge, can be useful. But you can also infiltrate from different parts of the board. When we get to that phase, you can actually come in through windows, you can come in through stairways, so it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. On the defending side, I'm usually trying to create runs of tiles because it gives me high mobility.
Yeah.
Or if I happen to find one of these that has like 2 different caches on them or something, I'm going to want to put it close to me because my character does have to deploy from this board edge and can't deploy anywhere else.
I think it's your turn, Mike.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I missed that. My bad. Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed that. Let's see. Well,
Spacing special features is useful too. Like, that one's got 2 vents on it, so putting it directly next to a third vent isn't necessarily, useful to you.
I don't know that it can go there.
Yeah, that would make us too big. You're stuck over here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait.
Because we have
Oh,
this one
yeah.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can count. And do I have to place adjacent, or could I drop it like here?
Has to be adjacent to an
Do I need
existing
to
tile. Yeah.
adjacent to existing tiles? Let's do that.
Hmm. Those white spaces are like the building's catwalks kind of being suspended over ground and stuff. So it's possible to actually
Okay.
extract through those windows. And some characters that have wings and stuff can fly across those gaps. But most people can't walk through them.
Tidy up my lines a little bit.
Crap.
So the face down ones that you're placing, will those eventually flip up?
As you explore them, yeah. I can technically look at them whenever. That's just kind of hard to accomplish with Tabletop Simulator, but as you're exploring them, they'll flip up. You'll also have the opportunity here in the intelligence gathering phase to flip up one of them. I'm getting pulls that I don't want to have this close to one of your board edges.
There's a lot of transit tubes all next to each other.
Yeah, right?
Someone planned their elevators weirdly.
Jeffries? Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Board is built.
Okay.
Defenses, success when attacked within trials, etc. Continue until one of the adjacent grids is created. We've done that. Once the grid is complete, have the defender place the security room tile at any one end of the map, and the attacker team place the airlock tile at the opposite ends where they fit. So I am going to scoot these down real quick. This is the security tile where my character will begin. So you can place yours along any of these tiles, and you can place yours along any of these tiles. But it doesn't have any of those vents or anything like that. We're just using it as a stand-in.
Right.
Okay. So the next step is to select a mastermind. Mastermind is kind of like a global force multiplier for your team. So the masterminds have different themes on them, and depending on how you're choosing your team to kind of shape, it will affect your gameplay. My mastermind is public. Yours are secret until you use their powers. So I will open up the deck and fan them out here so you can have a look at them while I'm choosing one. The defender picks first, since everybody gets to see. I will grab this one. So my mastermind is the building owner. Y'all know who runs the building before you invade it, so it's public. The rest of you will just go in turn order and select. You can right click on this and click search, and then you can directly grab from the search menu and pull it into your little zone there, and it should be hidden.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mike.
All right. So right click and search. That's the one that I'm interested in. Yes. And then I move that to my.
Little hidden area there.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
And good.
Then she can pick hers.
So she'll know what I chose in theory.
I
Well, I
was
mean,
not paying that much attention.
it is potentially possible, but there's 6 options in there, so depending on how well you've memorized the deck, right?
Gotcha.
The hope being that if the game does well enough to get expansions, this deck gets bigger and it gets harder to predict.
That makes sense.
But these characters will become public knowledge as soon as you use one of their abilities, so
Okay.
they don't stay secret for that long.
Okay, got mine.
Cool. All right, next step. Select the stash. The stash is the largest bounty that's available. It's kind of like a special. If you grab this, you've got a whole lot of points. There's 3 different stash types that are available so far. I'm going to grab the one that I think is kind of most interesting for 2-player for us to use, which is 2 kind of like pretty large stashes, so that if somebody wants to end up getting both of them, they have to go chase down the other person that has them. So grab that. There we go. So we'll hold those aside for now. When we're building the actual bounty deck, which is the thing that we're going to be pulling cards from, it always includes a 100 credit bounty, which is this guy, and at least 1 bomb. And then the rest of it's kind of randomly determined. So we just pull those aside ahead of time. All right, with that selected, Defender builds their team. They select 1 operative to be the security chief, reveal who they've selected. They can then purchase equipment for the security chief of up to 1 point per map tile, other than the mandatory map tiles. So in this case, it's 25 points. So I will search through here. Okay, so my selection is public, so you can see who the security chief is. I'll just put that right over there, as well as the ability that she gets. And then I purchase equipment. While I'm purchasing equipment, y'all can actually pick out your agents, and you're basically drafting, so you're going one at a time. You're going to pick one, and then you're going to pick one, and then you're going to pick one, back and forth, till you both have 3.
Which
Uh,
deck is that?
That's the operatives deck right here.
Right there? Okay.
Yeah. And just one at a time until you both have 3 different agents.
And we can do that by searching through it.
Yeah.
What are the abilities from top to bottom?
So up here at the top is movement. This is fight. This is like your attacking stat.
Okay.
Hacking, stealth, and negotiation. And then these little icons down here indicate if the character can move through vents or not. So the larger characters can't fit an event. If the character can move through garbage chutes to extract, which the larger characters can't do that. How many items they can actually carry on their person. So that's when you buy equipment. And this tag down here is the spotted tag, which just indicates that they have a unique interaction when it comes to line of sight that allows them to attack out of turn.
Do I need to leave this face up?
Face down. So the operatives that
Oh,
you
so
have are
face down
secret.
in front of me like this?
Yeah, they are known only to you at the beginning of the game.
Okay.
Okay. My equipment is picked when y'all are done. Put this piece on you. I'm gonna put.
You have your first operator.
I do. Yep,
Cool.
I do.
I'll grab my next one. How many do we pick?
You'll have a grand total of 3.
I know what I want my 3rd one to be, so.
Okay, go ahead.
Cool. I will.
I just realized I was still in it and I needed to get out of it.
That's all good. You didn't take that one. I'm impressed. Okay, cool. It's all you.
Turn
Make
off
sure
your
you hop
search.
out of the search.
And close it. There you go. Sorry.
While you're grabbing your last one, I will begin to deploy my equipment that I'm not carrying across the board. So I'm going to put this one here. Normally these would slide under the map tiles, but that's a pain to facilitate in this interface.
Yeah.
Here, 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 here. Actually, I want that one there and here. And then the defender gets certain guaranteed equipment. So against 2 attackers, I get 4 cameras, 3 guards, and 2 sentry guns. Let's search here.
I gotta go up against sentry guns. Hold up.
Actually, I think I'm short on guard cards, so I will have to duplicate a couple of those. Okay. there's that one card there. Okay. Tiles can hold up to 2 cards.
Okay.
Okay. With my equipment placed, y'all can purchase equipment for your folks. You don't really have to go back and forth on this. There's duplicates of the majority of the equipment. You have a grand total of 12 points to purchase with. If you look at these cards up at the top left, that's how many points they cost.
Okay.
Each of your characters can carry equipment up to that little backpack picture that they've got right there. So like this character can carry 3. Anything that your character can't carry will either end up on the board or in your airlock over here. You're going to have an opportunity later to like stash things on the board in different locations if you want to, or you can kind of keep them in your airlock, which is safe from me. I can't get into that square.
So does if they're carrying gear, does that affect how much they can carry as far as the bounties are concerned?
No, the bounties are their own thing, and you can carry as many as you want. There's no like limit on those. I am marking all these with the white tokens to indicate that I own these assets because they can leave my possession, and y'all will be putting yours on the same tiles.
But still 2 card per tile limit.
Right, yeah. So when I'm deploying stuff, part of what I'm trying to do is fill up tiles that I'm worried you might put important things on to limit your placement options.
Right.
And you said how many points?
12.
12.
And there's a limit of two types of the same item. You can't have more than like 2 duplicates of the same item. Forgot to mention that bit.
Not a big limitation at the moment. And is there a restriction on what equipment a character can use or where we place the equipment?
I mean, some of the stuff will say defense only, so you can't buy those. Anything, as long as your character has inventory slots, they can use any of the equipment. Stuff that you put on the board, you have to then go collect before you can use it.
Okay. But we have to, we always deploy the equipment to the board?
No, you will start equipped. It's just anything that you don't want to equip, you can deploy to the board.
I have closed out of the search window. So you can grab stuff. Playing pieces look like M&Ms.
Yeah, these are the like default Go tokens that they kind of have for generic token need.
That's funny. Nice. Cash bomb. What?
While you are all doing that, I can build the bounty deck. So against 2 players, we're going to have an 18 card bounty deck. And I will grab this and assemble that.
Shake the shuffle.
Yeah, and then the cash bomb that I pulled aside earlier and the 100 credit bounty also go into this deck. The super bounty here goes in after we advance the alert level, which is just like as the game goes on, more abilities become available.
Sure.
There we go. So that'll be our bounty deck that we're drawing from.
You good on equipment?
Got a few more points to spend. I'm just having to remind myself how many points I've spent.
I think these are somebody's that are here on the board.
I think those were the examples you
Oh, were
tossed
they?
up there.
Okay. Yeah. Hide the stuff you bought. It's hidden just like your.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Hidden equipment.
I don't know what any of your items are or your agents are when they hit the board.
Okay, I've got my 12.
Cool. All right. Once you've got those assembled, go ahead and apply them to the characters that are going to be carrying them. So just set them next to the cards or whatever. And we will move into the intelligence phase.
And how many equipment slots can I...
On the character, there should be a little backpack looking thing, three things down on the bottom.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a limit to mirroring it. Do I have to assign each equipment to a specific character right now?
This is what they'll be starting the game with, yeah. If you don't want to put it on a character, you can either load it into your airlock to be picked up later, or you can put it on a board tile that's face up in a second. As soon as we're ready, we'll hop into that phase. So the intelligence phase is representing y'all scouting before the operation begins. Each attacking team can flip 1 map tile and all the cards on it face up. So starting over here, pick 1 tile and all the cards on it, and you can flip it upright.
Give me a second to figure out how I wanted to do that since everything's kind of in my hand at the
Right,
moment.
yeah, it's all kind of in a line. This is an interesting thing to figure out when I try to gauge how long the game takes to play, because I feel like finagling around the interface kind of doubles the game length.
Yeah. Sometimes interfaces make things easier, sometimes they don't. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I've got mine assigned. I'm not putting anything on the board.
Okie dokie. So starting with Michael, you can just pick one of these tiles and flip it upright, along with the cards that are on it.
I pick 1 tile. All right. Is it going to flip it? cause problems if I flip the
No,
top? and put it
it'll
inside?
actually it keeps track of everything on the stack and we'll flip them all at once. So if you just grab that map tile and flip it, it'll flip them both. Oh, well, usually it does. but we can just do it and do that too. Okay, so that's got a video camera on it. A video camera and a garbage chute. And then Wolf Mom can pick a different tile and flip it. Yeah, see, it worked that time.
You have to hold. You can't do a quick grab
Okay.
and flip. You have to hold to pick up the whole stack.
We've got another cache over there. All right, cool. Anybody who still has items that they want to put on the board, you can now put them in a face-up area that has room, or you can put them inside your airlock.
I think I'm good.
If they don't end up in one of those two places, then they need to be on your character, otherwise you just won't have a way to access them. So you don't actually have like a hand.
Oh, so okay, hold on. So this is separate from the 2 equipment slots?
Right. So if you have any leftover equipment that you like didn't have on a
I do
character,
not.
okay, cool.
I
So
do
if all your characters are fully equipped, then this step doesn't matter. But if you did have
Makes
things,
sense.
or if you bought additional stuff, like you wanted to stash a
Yeah,
med kit,
makes
you
sense.
can put it over there or
Yeah.
whatever.
Totally.
Okay, so that is it. Board setup is done. Game setup is done. The only thing left to do is to deploy our characters. I decide where I'm going to start. I have to be in the security room, so it's just a matter of picking which exit I want to use. So I will deploy right here. And then you two will infiltrate one character at a time. So your infiltration points are going to be either the gray squares, which are stairways, the airlock, which is the side of your airlock here that's facing the tile, exterior windows, which is any kind of window here. You just decide where you're going to get into. If you decide to infiltrate through a window, you have to break the window, which has a chance of hurting you. So just be aware that that's a way to take damage, but it does let you infiltrate deep into the facility. And I believe that is, yeah, stairlock, stairways, airlock, or any kind of like special thing that your mastermind might get you. So go ahead and grab a set of tokens to be, this can be you, and these can be you, and just assign the chips to a character and put the corresponding token where you want to infiltrate, one at a time.
Right there.
Yeah, and your doorways, in case they're hard to see, are the middle and the 2 corners.
Okay.
You kind of have to zoom in pretty tight. It's those double lines.
Yeah, that puts me in front of that door.
And then it is Michael's turn.
Interesting. So I don't know how to add the
Yeah,
token onto the character.
it's going to be hard to do in a hand. Just put it in front of it. Like as long as you can keep track of which one is assigned to which meeple, you're fine. Is it still a meeple if it's individual? Does that become a mercen?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I think at this point the usage has changed sufficiently that yes, it's still a meeple. Considering weirdly enough, like the plural I always end up using is meeples. So
Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's what I use. Get all the little meeples? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right.
Goodness.
If there's like a large selection of that, is that like the whole Meepopolis? Right. That's your first one
Okay.
placed. Then priority swaps over.
I think I will go there goes the stairwells there.
Okay. Then Michael's second agent.
There's no other stairwells visible at the moment.
Yeah, it move cards around. Sometimes they're hidden, but there might not be any other stairwells around.
I don't remember seeing any.
Doesn't look like it, yeah. So you'll be going either through the airlock or exterior windows.
So if I'm not mistaken, that is an exterior window.
That window connects to, we don't know what this is because
Oh.
it's face down.
Got it.
This is an
Got it.
exterior
So
window, like that right there.
That right there is exterior?
Yeah, because you're coming in from this side right here.
Got it.
So
Got
you
it.
declare, where you're trying to go. You will make it through, so you're guaranteed to infiltrate. It's just a matter of whether or not you got hurt on the way through. So
Gotcha.
to find out if you got hurt, you're going to engage in a little fight contest, which just means you're going to roll a d10 and add whatever that fight score is. And I'm going to roll a d10 and add 2, because that's the fight score of the window. And I rolled a 10, so that's a 12. The fight score is the one that looks like it's got the crosshairs on it. It's like the second one down.
Oh no, I've chosen poorly.
No, you can redo it if you want. You didn't know how
Wrong
this
character.
worked. Yeah.
That's the wrong character.
You can use a different one if you want.
I actually did. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I accidentally did the wrong character.
Oh, okay, yeah. Put the other meeple there.
There we go. That's more what I had meant to do.
Okay.
There we go.
And then roll your
Then I
d10.
roll- and a couple things. Does this count as an adjacent target?
No.
Oops.
I mean, that looked like a roll. There you go. Whee! Oh, nice. That is a 10.
Cool. That becomes a 14.
All right. So you break through and do
Do I have
not
to
get
put-
hurt.
Do I play the character card now?
No. So until I reveal you by either being in your space or some of my equipment sees you,
Okay.
you are a secret to me.
Cool. Sweet.
And Wolf Mom goes. Many of the characters have identical stats in certain spaces, so you can kind of narrow down who they are, but you're not necessarily certain until they're exposed.
Yeah.
The hope is, you know, as more characters get into the game, that becomes a bigger gamble.
So does this qualifies as an exterior window?
Yep, you can break onto that catwalk if you wanted to.
To
You will fight your
break
way through the glass. The glass gets a 6. You rolled a 10, so you're going to win then.
Yep, that's 14.
Okay, and then last infiltrator for Michael's side.
Not a lot of great choices. Can I can't come in on any of the cards I'm already on, correct?
You can come in on the cards you're on, as long as there's a space to do so. Like, so your airlock here has three exits. You can pop out on any of those.
Oh, okay, so I can do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
These very quick so I remember it so the colors are closer to who I intend them to, because the pawns are the same. It's just I'm trying to sort it so that like the colors of the chips remind me of the colors of the pawns.
Okay, does that mean we're all deployed? Yeah, we are all deployed.
Yep.
That looks good. Okay, cool. I'm going to save this real quick in case we have a catastrophic failure. Save. Okay, cool. Alright, so game begins now. It's basically going to be us intermingling turn by turn and trying to get to these bounties and either attack each other or escape as time goes on. So I start. My turn begins by drawing up to the current alert level and response cards. The alert level normally begins at 0 on a 1v1. As the attacking teams go up, it begins a little bit higher. So the number of attacking teams -1. So it's 0 at a 1v1 or 1 at a 1v2. The alert level maxes out at 3. So this just means that I am drawing 1 response card, and I have the ability to play 1 response card right now. And these are like these are the things that make up for me having like 1 character.
Okay.
Then I will move my character here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can move diagonal, but you can't move diagonal through a wall. So if there's open spaces, you can move diagonally, but if a wall would block it, you can't. I don't have any kind of line of sight. Doors block line of sight, and I'm not in any kind of room with anybody, and I don't have a card that I want to play. So that concludes my activation and that whole section. If I had any exposed guards right now, I would be able to move them, but I do not. So you can activate your first character, and then when your character finishes up, then you can activate your first character, and it'll just go back and forth. You can choose the order you want to activate in. As soon as you activate, any cards that are on the tile will flip over.
And what is my movement? I should know that. 7. So can I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and pick up this bounty?
You can, but once that character activates, this is when we flip to figure out what's there. So there is a gun turret there. The item is attached to the entire card, so you're assumed to be in its line of sight. Your options here are to either try to hide from this, or to attack this, or to hack this, depending on what you want to do. Their scores are visible there. If you try to do any of those and fail, it can attack at you. If you succeed at any of those, then the result will be accordingly. If you hack it, it belongs to you. If you hide from it, it does nothing.
We're gonna hide.
Okay.
We're gonna hide.
I will roll this. Hiding is that little eyeball thing. I got a 10. So that's a total of 13. Or no, sorry, that's a total of 11. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
I got a 6.
Oh no! Alright, so that means I see you. That gun turret can attack at you. So it will roll a fight.
Yep.
It got a 6, 7, 8.
Alright, and where is the gun turret?
So physically they're not located on the card. They're attached to the tile, and it is an everywhere thing.
Got it. So there's no sort of adjacency or anything like that.
Not for not for the cards that are attached to them. That's for like, oh no.
Bye-bye.
Here it is. Nice. Okay, so you won that fight.
Cool.
You take no damage, and the gun turret is dead.
Oh yeah, nice.
It is possible
Nice
to repair
not been
these
spotted,
things. Yeah.
Okay.
When it saw you, I do get to see who that character is. Yeah.
Okay. You get to see all the equipment and everything, or you
Yeah.
just get to
It just
see
comes
the-
out here where we can see it now. Oh shit! It's Stranger. Okay.
There
That is one of the setting powerhouse characters.
you go. Sweet. It looked like fun.
Okay, so you have moved over to there. If you want to try to get into that chest there, you have the option of fighting or hacking your way through. Characters are only allowed to initiate 1 fight per turn. You didn't initiate that fight, you responded to it, so you could actually fight this chest if you wanted to. Alternatively, you could try to hack it. It's got a score of 2 either way.
I will fight it.
Okay.
So, when does the sword come into play?
The sword will work here, because this is actually a physical location on the board.
That makes sense. So this is a plus 5.
I rolled bad.
That's an 8.
Yep. Okay. So you just draw one of these bounties, and it becomes yours.
Now,
and
is
that
this a secret?
no, that gets
Or
turned
is
straight
it
up.
public?
We all get to see what gets
Okay.
pulled out of there. You got 10 credits. And this has been shuffled, but we'll just make sure we do it again. Okay. You are allowed 2 actions per turn. You just did a collection action. You can actually collect again, but you can't fight that again. You would have to hack. It doesn't hurt you to lose a hack in this case, so it's worth attempting, even if your odds aren't very good.
Okay. It is. Which key is it to view again?
Alt.
Alt. There we go. Cool. Thank you. I don't know why I just suddenly completely lost it. Oh, what the heck? Let's try hacking it.
Okay. I only got a 4. Yeah, you're good.
That's an 11.
All right. Grab another bounty. What do we got? Snoops. All right. I've already seen who you are, so it doesn't matter. That's basically just a lost bounty card.
Oh, okay.
You can check it. It just gets discarded.
That makes sense.
And that
is bad for us. Got it. Situation.
that just means that cache is completed now. So after a stranger leaves that area, we'll
Cool.
flop that over so that it's been used up. This thing is actually I know what I'll do because I don't want to make it look like it hasn't been exposed. We'll put a red token on it to indicate that it died. There we go. Okay, so it is now your first agent's turn. So you go into there, and we flip these up. You can choose the order you want to engage in these. So you can hide from the camera, or you can attack the camera, or you can hide from the guard team, or attack the guard team, or negotiate with the guard team.
We cannot hear you, if it matters.
I'm sorry, my cat turned off the Christmas tree lights and I had to tell my wife that that was the case.
Oh no!
I had muted myself. Okay, so I'm going to negotiate with the guards first.
Cool.
You do get to see this character since, I'm assuming already, since all of that is currently up on the...
Well, if you manage to successfully, like, negotiate and hide from both of them, then I wouldn't be able to. It's only till you fail.
Okay.
So you're negotiating...
That's not good.
That's yeah, that's pretty high. 5, 6, 7, 8?
Yeah, I got a total of 5 because I rolled a 1.
Okay, now we get to see who you are. And the guard will attack you. So the guard rolling to attack will get a 5, 6, 7.
Win to negotiation. I see.
7, you said?
Mm-hmm. Nice. The guard is dead.
Fantastic.
You can hide from the camera or whatever, but since you've already been exposed, the camera can't really do anything to you. So it doesn't
Wave
much
at the
matter.
camera.
Yeah, you can wave at the camera if you want. And you can continue moving.
Okay, so that was... I had moved 1 already.
Yep.
So is there a wall blocking that diagonal?
Yeah,
or
because you'd have to pass through this area.
2, 3, 4,
There you go.
5. Stop there.
What would you like to do with that? Hack it? Blow it up?
It's 6 of one half a dozen of another with her.
That character was in the first novel for the setting.
Nice.
So we'll start with a fight.
Okay.
See where it goes. Try not to throw it off the table. So that's a total of 5.
Okay. 6. So no dice.
Yeah.
You won't take damage from it.
Yeah.
But you can try to hack it if you want to give that a go.
Yeah. Whoop, you come back here. So that's a 9 on the hack.
Okay. I'm writing that on out really quick. Okay. There we go. You win. Alright, so you will grab 1. What do we end up with? Bomb!
Okay.
And that is half empty. They can carry a grand total of 2 prizes. So this can deposit over there.
Characters can take how much damage?
So your first damage does nothing to you. Your second damage will down you, which means the character is alive but can't move. They can get picked back up by an allied character. The third damage will kill you.
So that was 2 actions and my movement, so I'm done.
Yep. So then, Michael, you activate your second character.
Right. So I'm going to take this guy and move forward. So do I go ahead and reveal this tile then?
Yep.
So 1, 2, it's a vent.
You can walk through that,
Three.
like you don't automatically fall into the vent or something.
And what is G again?
Like garbage chute. That's an extraction point and a place that you can dump items down.
Right. So I could vent, or I can go in a different direction. I don't like how close you are to me. 3. Kind of feel like venting. Can I just enter the vent?
Yep. That'll end your movement, and 2 turns from now you can come out of any other vent space. So you have one turn in vent space is like limbo.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to like topple those things.
Yeah.
Okay, so that character is done. So it is now Wolfbomb's second character.
Go to the stairwell, see what's going on here.
A guard team and a gun turret. Which would you like to tangle with first? You can hide from them too. It's this one can be hacked, this one can be negotiated with, both of them can be hidden from, and both of them can be attacked.
Okay. Let's actually attempt to hack the gun turret first.
Go for it.
And I threw it off the table.
I think it's in Michael's little play zone.
Yep. I'll just roll again. Actually, I think it ended up in the other player's play zone there, so that's 10 in total.
I got not that high. So this now belongs to you. You can place one of your blue tokens on it. And that is your gun turret. You have to respond to the guard team either by hiding or negotiating or attacking.
Okay, so if my mastermind provides a bonus to skills and I opt to use that skill, does that reveal the mastermind?
It does, yeah.
Okay. Oh, this character is going to negotiate with the guard team.
Okay.
And this is gonna probably reveal who she is. Because until alert level 2, she automatically wins negotiation checks.
Gotcha. Alright. We are not at alert level 2, so you will win that. You don't technically have to reveal the character, but yeah. I know who that is. Yeah. Alright, so that guard team is also yours.
Wow. Coming in and taking over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, feel free to move those so you can see where you're going. This is a very profitable turn there. This character wandered on, talked sweet to somebody, knocked out a sentry, and proceeded to steal from this. Yeah.
Took over the turret. Yes. It's like, you guys watch while I...
Well, right. Nicely done.
Okay, that doesn't apply. So...
I assume you want to hack it, right?
Yeah, we'll hack it. It's same diff between the sets. So, oof.
I got a 10.
Yeah, that's a 5 in total.
Okay, second go. I got a 5. You win.
I got an 8 plus 3 is 11, so...
30 credits. Okay.
I have 30 credits.
That is attached to that character.
Do we know how many credits we need?
Kind of. So we know that the cash for this particular game is 150 credits apiece, so a grand total of 300 credits. And the defender will get double that amount if the cash remains in the game after you both flee. So in order to kind of like have a safety net in making sure that you beat me, you need to get over 600 credits. Your credits are the bounties that you collect and any characters that get out of there alive after the first alert level, which we're currently past. So it's a matter of like, if you extract too early, your opponent might choose to risk, further damage in order to get more points. Or if you extract too late, you might not be able to get anything.
Yeah, okay.
How much is it for each character that gets out?
So the scores that are in their upper right hand of their things, the blue one is getting out alive, and the red one is dying. So if I capture them as the defender, I get the blue total if they're alive and the red total if they're dead. And likewise, if they get out alive, if you extract them alive, you will get the blue total, as long as it is past the first alert level.
Got it. Okay. So it is time I get to move my third character?
Yep.
And so I believe I can move it here, correct?
Yep, that's fine.
1. And then can I move it onto this card here?
Yeah, you just flip it over.
When you flip a card, does it matter the direction you flip it?
This is another one where we just kind of can't determine it with Board Game Simulator. Right. The game rules specify in relation to the security room, so everything turns the same direction.
Got it.
But we can't really control that in this, I don't think.
I understand. Okay, cool. So there was a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can move 5. So that is as far as I can make it, my friends.
Okay, and then I think your last character, right?
Check something right quick. Okay, that is a door. So I'm gonna flip that. So does it only matter the direction you're coming from? Because in this case, there is a door there. Okay. Or no? Oh yeah, there is a door there.
Yeah, there's a door. All the doors on the tiles are in the same places, so there should never be one.
Yeah, from high up it looks like that's a solid line.
Right, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's as far as I can move with that character, so.
Okay, that's it.
Yep.
Then it is my turn. I will grab another response card, because we're still at level 1 for that. I will move this way. That gun turret's dead. 1, 2, 3. So now I have line of sight to this character. I can either choose to hide from that character or attack them. I'm going to attack them.
I was afraid of that.
This also reveals who they are, but Stranger's already there. This is going to be kind of a scary fight because Stranger hurts a lot. But 6, you get to see my equipment now because I'm in front of you. I roll the second d10 and take the highest because of the shotgun. Okay, 6 was the highest, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is my damage output. You get to roll your attack, and we see what happens.
Wow, okay. please. Big money is really good for me.
That is really good for you.
So that is 4, 5. That is 14.
Youch. Okay, so you win that fight. I take a damage. Security chiefs have a damage buffer of how many attacking players there are, so I get 2 extra hits before it starts the regular damage thing. But I can't attack you again. It's 1 attack per turn. So that didn't work out too well for me. Do I want to stay in this room? I think I do. Stranger's scary. I think I want to stay in this room. I'm willing to. I got superior firepower to you. Why not? Do I want to use one of these? I do not. I will use the White Queen's ability here on defense to deal 1 damage to your character who's in the vent. So just toss one of those.
Huh?
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay. How do I mark the damage?
You just put it on top of the card.
One of these on top of the card. Well done.
And that is me done.
Activate your first character, Mike.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. No, you own that guard. You're fine. I was like, oh, I got a guard there. No, I don't. You sweet talked that guard.
Got that guard, and the other guard's dead, and the camera's just kind of staring at me.
Yep. You get to activate your first character.
All right. I want this. What is the purple token?
That's just to indicate that this cache got completely depleted.
Oh, got it. That makes sense. So,
but I can't, like, there we go.
No, I would like to move out of here. So that would be through the middle.
Yeah, first thing you'll have to do is try to hide from Feyrin, or we get in a fight. So the fight is automatic if we're in line of sight, unless you hide. You could just choose to fight.
I'll hide.
Okay, so roll stealth. Oh, I rolled trash.
15.
Okay, you are more than hidden.
Okay.
Where'd the card go?
It went underneath.
Okay.
Okay. Can I pick that up?
You can if you have room in your inventory, which he currently does not have.
I do not. No, I do not. All right, so I can move straight across.
You can also drop stuff.
But you guys are resolving this. I'm going to run to the restroom right quick.
Okay. Yep. You can also like drop stuff in your inventory and attach it to the card to replace it with those stuff. That's glass that you're going through, so you'll have to decide if you want to break it or
the dotted is glass. Oh. Shit.
Right. So you can go through that. It's just a matter of whether or not it hurts you. It's the same as that infiltration roll. You just fight it.
Right.
Oh, I'm rolling before you decide to do it. Yeah. Well, I got a 6. Your chances are pretty good.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go ahead and move to that because I really want to hit that spot. So then I've got to just make a combat roll.
Yep.
I lost.
Here's one.
Okay.
Was that a roll? I think you just picked that up and dropped it.
I think I did.
There you go.
Whee! Come on.
You can actually press R to make it like jiggle up and down. That works too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Combat, unless it counts as adjacent.
You broke it.
Yep. There.
That does mean you will have to hack this tile here though, because you've used your combat roll for the round.
That's fine. I am happy to hack. What does it take to pick up that charge?
You'll have to drop something in your inventory, which is an item, and collecting is also an item. So you wouldn't be able to pull that or like an action. So you only get 2 of those actions per turn. You wouldn't be able to harvest if you.
We'll hack.
Okay.
We'll just hack. It's fine.
I get a 6.
I get a 5.
Okay. No
Can
good.
I reveal my
The mastermind?
special
Yeah.
mastermind?
Okay. So that gets you a +1, right?
Yeah, it gets me a +1 and you a -1.
Okay. Yeah. So that gives you a 6, which I think I had a 6, right?
And it also decreases yours by 1.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
Or is that just when it's your mastermind?
Attack versus defense. Okay. So is this? It only does one or the other because it doesn't.
Right. Yeah.
Or defending. I assume in this case I'm attacking.
You're attacking.
So it does
yeah.
make us equal at 6 and 6.
Right. So in the event of ties, the check basically doesn't happen. It's just fizzled. So
okay.
You're not able to get into it. You can try again for your second action.
I'm gonna go ahead and ditch my patch kit.
Okay.
So I just leave that on the card then. And now, is this technically mine?
Yes, that is your asset technically.
Okay, it's technically my asset until somebody comes and
until somebody grabs it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And that's your activation. So Wolf Bomb's next agent.
We're gonna say a revealed agent. There's one thing left in that.
Okay,
container.
so the video camera continues to wave at you. It can't do anything, but it waves.
I can't hide from it. You
Yeah.
already know who.
Do you want to shoot that? Do you want to hack that?
I think we'll fight it first. It's not like I'm within range of anything else at the
I got
moment
an 11.
to do anything. So that's a total of 10, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
So it defends. You want to go again?
Yeah, we'll try it.
6. Nice. You
13.
got it. And that is the second one out of there, so that one is empty.
Oh, no. Not the whole deck. Just the top card. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ow.
Oh no! So the character is downed. It means that their cards would attach to the tile if the tile had room. It doesn't, so the cards are unfortunately exploded.
So if I were to pick up this Vitae charge, could I use it to rescue her character, or we're not that close of friends?
You are legally able to. There's a section in the book that just says like you can negotiate anything you want to, but ultimately your goals are to beat each other. So you'd have to like, cut some kind of deal to make it worth it to you. Like I want all your bounties or something if you want me to pick this character up. But the character is not actually dead. She's downed. So any of her allied characters can come back over here and pick her back up, and she would return to play.
And that's all that character can do at this point. So
Okay. On the upside, I think we have cleared out all of the cash bombs at this point.
Right?
found them with my face.
Yeah, I think there's only 2 in there.
All right, so my red character is going to be in the vent.
Okay.
I don't get to come out. I
Right.
skip a turn, right? And then
Yeah.
I come out next turn. Okay.
You're in vent space.
Next.
Okay, so green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As she has to head back the other direction. This is the end of her actions.
Okay.
Because there's nothing for her to do there, and that's as far as she can move.
And Michael's third character.
1, 2, and then that flips.
Video camera. You can hide from it or try to hack it.
I will hack it.
Okay. I got a 10. Ooh. All right. It sees you.
Are you kidding me? Hold on. Yeah, I only have a 6. I have a 7.
Wow.
I know. That's why I did the hack. But I was in good shape. All right.
So we get to see who that is.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
There we go.
Oh,
think-
you must have grabbed that. You grabbed that one before I even looked at the. So, like,
That is correct. Because I already had the Sentry card. I'm like, must have. These things just go together. So 1, 2. Three, 4.
That's a solid wall.
Oh, that's a solid wall. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Is this also? That's also a solid wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
these 2 areas are
2,
separate.
3, 4. I'm gonna have to move a little bit. All right, I'm stuck. That's as far as I can go.
And then your last character.
well, since all the bombs are gone and everybody in the room is friendly to me, we're gonna try and hack caches on. It gets me a grand total of 10.
You win. Nice.
So fragile means
Fragile means it can't be extracted via anything that would damage it. So it can't be carried through vents. It can't be tossed down garbage chutes. The only way to get it out of there is to actually use the stairs or the airlock to extract it.
okay. So that was because I've done an action. Can I still move?
Yeah, you can still move.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. There's a 4 under there, and we're gonna 5 into that tile,
Okay.
and then 6 there.
Okay. And I think that's both you completed, right?
Yep, that's all 3 of mine.
Okay. I will draw a response. Give me something useful. That's quasi-useful. You're hiding there. You're still over here. Stranger's still scary, but still a thing that I need to fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to shoot at you with this shotgun. 2d10,
dare
take
you.
the highest. That's a 9. I'm probably not rolling higher than that. Yeah, 5.
You rolled up next to me.
So 13.
That's 7. That's like an 8.
Okay. So you just take a little token here and toss it under there.
Ouch.
But you are otherwise okay. I am going to use the perk that I'm carrying to dismiss the damage that's on me, so that gets used up.
So had I succeeded at hiding from you last time?
You did, yeah.
And so, but that doesn't prevent you from chasing me down.
Right,
It just means that I was able to escape without damage or fighting.
right, yeah.
Importantly, without initiating a fight.
That's...
Is there any advantage to me jumping into this security room? Or?
You actually can't. It's a safe zone. So only the security officers can go there, and only your people can enter your airlock.
Got it.
That's That's all the movement for that. Do I want to use any of these right now? I'm not getting useful response cards. Do I think you're going to flee? I don't think you are. Over there. Okay. When I came into here, I will use my second action to grab this Vide charge, since I used that perk, because I don't want you to have that.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, and that's me done.
Oh. Can you see through glass?
Yeah, it doesn't block line of
Can you
sight.
shoot through glass?
Yep.
Okay.
Coming
So
out over there. Okay. A video camera. Is that character still hidden? I think so, right?
it is. So let's try to hide. It's probably a lost cause, but
I got a 7.
well done. I got a ground assault. Yeah, that's gonna. We'll just pull him out now.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
So we're gonna shoot at you with a long arm.
Okay, so the door here, sorry. I see what you were trying to do,
The
but the door is
yeah.
closed,
Oh,
yeah.
so okay, got it. So the stepping out, can I still do my movement after I come out of the vent?
Yes.
Okay, so my movement is 5, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we'll shoot at you.
Then we're going to shoot. Okay. Fire back. I do not have range with the shotgun, so I don't get to reroll this, so I got a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, I could have sworn there was a die here a minute ago.
Grab that one, yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, here it is. It's hiding in the dark.
You got a 10?
No, I didn't get a 10. I
That
got
is,
I got a 7.
so that is, the long arm gives me +1 for each square between us. There's 2 squares between us. Just the ones between us?
It's just the ones
It's
between,
just
yeah.
+2.
Yeah.
So that's +4. That's 7.
All right. We tied, right?
Okay.
I had the 4.
Yep, looks good.
Yeah. So Feyrin for veteran ties a fight check. She wins
Oh.
the tie.
I also just realized something. I should not have taken the earlier damage because I have light armor. I should have instead discarded the light armor.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. You're gonna take a damage right now because I just won the fight check.
Oh. You won. It's not a tie.
It was a tie, but Faye's got this tiebreaker ability down here for veteran.
Oh well, that's fair. It was worth a shot.
That's that character done, I think.
I think so. I moved. I came out of the vent, moved, and attacked.
Yeah, because your movement's all used up, right? So there's nowhere else to go.
It is not.
Oh, it's not? How much do you have left? You could retreat if you wanted to.
I could either retreat or I could move. If I move adjacent, is just 1 damage count as... Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to go 1, 2 more. By ending my turn there as the medic, I return the wounded operative to uninjured.
Yep, that will work. And also, crap.
Hi.
Wolf Bomb's turn? Yeah.
2, 3, 4. 5. I do know there's a wall there.
Okay.
There's nothing else. Well, actually, she has to hide from the camera, but that's fine.
The camera gets an 8. A 9, rather.
So 6 in total, so...
What do we got? Yeah, okay.
And since I used the bonus...
Okay.
Oh, nice.
This character was the star of the second novel, actually.
That was on the cover.
That's all she can do, because there's nothing else. There's nothing else for her. She's moved as far as she can move, and then...
Okie dokie. So the next activation is for you.
Alright, so you have not taken any damage at all, have you?
Took one and perked it away.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to sit here and continue getting into a fight with the security guy, although I could.
You've got reasonable firepower there. The shotgun's kind of a nasty piece of work, but you do have 2 people in that spot.
Man, that is a tough call. Oh, what the heck? Let's hit ya.
Okay, that's 1. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Wow. To 9. That's not good.
Is damage to stranger, who was thankfully just healed, so.
Yeah. Alright, so that is 1 action.
The fight
that-
is a contest. They happen based on triggers, so that's not actually an action. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move. Can I move diagonal across the glass, or do I have to move around it?
You have to move around it. You can go through your own character, though.
So,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is as far as I can get.
Did you want to try to collect out of this thing before you left?
Oh, I forgot there was one there.
Yeah.
Yes,
You don't have to
thank
move
you.
back. Like, we know you were there.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Let's collect before I leave.
You'll have to hack, though, because you attacked.
Yeah, I'll hack. Not a problem.
I got a 3. You got a better 3.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Bounty for you.
So I just draw one off the top.
Yeah.
The bounty is.
Oh, there was another one. Shit. I guess there was 3.
Really?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
So that actually does leave me here.
Yeah, that puts you down.
That puts me down. That is a heck of a way to drop. Wow.
So your credits go into a little credit cache on the board and an adjacent spot, wherever you want to put it.
All right. So these are here, basically.
And then your item can be attached to the board if there is room for it, which there is. So your sword will get attached to the board.
Ouch. That blows. Okay.
Okay.
Bad luck.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens. I'm on a cache, so we're gonna start by fighting it.
Okay.
So that's a 9.
Okay. You win. Basically, just well, it shows who that is. Who was that? That was right. Gotcha.
So that goes.
Yeah, just toss it into the nowhere bin.
And so that was the fight. Now we'll try to hack for the second action.
Nice. That was an 8 plus your bonuses. You win.
Well done.
20 credits. Cool. Any more movement you want to do?
Credits. 110 credits plus her value.
Yeah, it's a good time to get that character out of there, honestly.
Yeah. So I had.
Your closest safe exit is this stairway, unless you want to keep exploring.
There's no reason to. I think I had 2 movement left.
Okay.
So that'll get us back to there.
Did we have any other activations? Yeah, I think you've got.
I think Mike has one, and then I have my downed character. Who's
Right.
Gonna do nothing. Yeah, I think it's
so I
your
do
middle
have one.
character, Mike.
So, yes. 1, and then 2 is going to be to move in here.
Okay. Oh, damn. A treasure trove.
4. All right. What can I do in here? Can I hack it?
You can.
Let's hack it. It'll be okay. Yeah, that'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't think I can physically beat that. You got it?
That's a 13?
Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. Like an 8.
Okay, cool. So I get a bounty. Please be better.
That's better.
Oh, hi. That's pretty good. I'll take it. And then can I go after the same one a second time?
Yeah.
Versus moving to the other one?
Mhm.
So this would be a separate contest though, right?
Yeah, it's a separate hack, which you can do multiple hacks in a turn. You just can't do multiple fights in a turn.
Oh, okay. Hack again.
Yeah, I can't physically beat that. So.
I'll take it. Not a problem. That's 120 right there.
It's 2 cards to get more than 2 cards to get more than I've picked up.
Whew, boy. All right.
And then your other character's downed, right? Yeah.
And my other character's down, so.
Alright, it is my turn. Let's make you fight for this a little harder. Faye is going to collect this character. Because the character is not dead, you get a desperation roll, which is basically 2d10 with no bonuses versus my fight.
2d10, but no bonuses.
Yeah, you're just rolling 2d10 and it's versus my fight, and we see who comes out here. I get to collect you either way, but I might take damage on the way through. Nice.
That's a 10.
2.
That's only a 12.
Okay. I will win that on that. So I don't take damage, and the stranger gets collected.
That sucks. So there's no way to heal the stranger anymore, and the stranger's gone.
Right, yeah.
Bummer. Yeah, because I was planning on just trying to hit one thing and then leave with the stranger, because that's a lot of points for me.
It is. It's pretty expensive. That's an unfortunate placement. I will use my... actually, I don't think I get to attack you. Let me check really quick. I might, if it's... I think it's differentiated from attacking, but let's make sure. Desperation. Rolls as though fighting, but is not a fight contest. Okay, so I do get to attack you. So I will attack at this character.
Okay.
labeled, yeah, 4, or reroll for the shotgun is a 5, so that's a 9.
Wow, okay. 6, 7. Do I still count the spaces between us?
It wouldn't do you any good, right? I think your basic attack is 2.
Well, the spaces depends on if you count one space between us. One space between us wouldn't do it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I'm down.
Okay.
The medic is down.
I will travel through here and see if I can break that glass without breaking myself. I got a 3, sorry, I rerolled that for no reason, but a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can go ahead and roll for the glass if you want.
Sure.
Okay,
Oh,
I get
good.
through it. We will collect this character. You get to do the desperation roll again.
It's an 8,
9, 10.
and a 2. That's 10. That's not good.
That is also a 10.
Yeah.
So the roll just doesn't happen, but I collect. So the medic goes to me. Lonnie over there is going to have to pull some weight.
No kidding.
Movement.
That was painful.
Do I want that sword? Not really. I can't collect those credits because I already collected twice. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wave at my own video camera. I draw my response card here. The alert level has gone up to 3 by virtue of those characters being captured. So that increases the number of response cards that I can pull out.
Okay.
And the ones that I can play. I'm going to play Retinal Scan. Any operative that extract via the stairs before the defender's next turn take 3 additional levels of damage. I'm going to... Oh, that would be extremely cruel.
Do it. Do it.
That is the time to do it. I'm going to play the card that came with the White Queen, which is Send a Message. Remove an entire map tile from the game. All the operatives on it must try to escape, otherwise move them to the nearest or they're lost. So
Wow.
I'm going to blow up this one.
Wow.
We're going to send a message. This is an interesting conundrum. I actually haven't seen what happens here, so I'm going to put in the FAQs that you just move this to the next legal spot, because I haven't seen that take place yet. We will blow this up, so you'll roll d10s, and your goal is to not roll over your movement score for these characters.
We'll start with the downed one.
Okay. Oh no!
At the movement score for the other one.
That's fine. So that one escapes to the nearest tile, which is this one. And the other one is lost. I don't get to collect this character. The points are just gone. And then this can scoot over.
So question, if my mastermind lets me extract through an exterior window without taking fall damage, Fragile still blocks that.
Let's look. Okay, so it's attached to an airlock. Airlock moves.
Not that I have an exterior window handy at the moment.
So they basically can't be pulled through the vents or the garbage chutes. It actually doesn't say anything about the exterior windows for right now, which is probably a thing that I need to swap.
Okay.
But currently it's legal.
Well, the question being because Elysium lets you extract through exterior windows without taking fall damage.
Right. I would say that, makes sense.
Okay.
I'm going to have to
So
clarify
not
that.
like I have an exterior window handy at the moment, but it's not for the character who would want to extract.
I think you've got enough movement to get to one, because these are exterior windows.
Because
Yeah.
They've got empty space next to them. Okay.
Yeah, the whole building is assumed to be like a big skyscraper. So all of these windows are going out to space, or, empty air.
Okay. But it was still your turn, so.
Oh, yeah, I have played that. I played that. I think that's me done.
Well, my turn is going to be real fast. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that I actually need one of these guys here.
Yeah, because you did. Yeah, you can try the little maneuver where you knock it over. You gotta. Yeah, there's probably a way to do this, but I don't know what it is.
That's hilarious.
There we go. There we go.
And so I'm going to move over to this one.
Nice.
And I'm going to hack.
Okay.
Because of course I am. So let's see.
I can't beat that. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay, we'll take a bounty. Please be good.
Not bad.
Nope. And we'll hack again.
I still can't beat that.
All right, another 30. All right, that's 180 showing. And I believe, can I move now?
Yeah, you can move.
So, don't know what that is, but I know there's
Nothing.
something in there. I could put a gun turret there that I don't want. The video cameras don't do me any good.
Lonnie has the ability to extract via exterior windows without taking damage as well, because she's winged.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to carry that fragile through it though, so.
I can also I can extract through the transit tubes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would just put distance between you and Faerun, or Nicopol if they decide to Get frisky.
Yeah. So I can extract through an exterior window or a transit tube. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. There we go. That's it. It's all she wrote.
Okay. It is Wolf Mom's turn.
So the game does accelerate as you play as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
At the latter turns start getting a lot quicker.
Spell.
Okay. So you can roll to see if you avoid damage, but 1 damage isn't really going to do anything to your character anyway, so it's kind of like an unnecessary roll.
Yep. 2 damage. Two damage if you've already taken damage would matter, but...
Right. So you are able to extract via that exterior window. You and all your bounties go with you.
So she's out. And then...
It goes back to... Oh yeah, you only have 1 character. Yeah, so it is your other character's turn.
Thinking. Let's see. Fortunately, there's no transit tubes near Lonnie. Otherwise, I might actually
Go try to steal those. Yeah.
make some vague attempt at trying to steal those, because I could get to that transit tube with the snap shunt, but
That's
it's
true.
still just a turn. It would be another turn before it could move. So. Yeah, actually, I think Rio's gonna extract as well.
Okay.
It sucks, but she can extract through a window without taking damage, and then she doesn't take the falling damage from the mind. So the only place I could go looking for stuff took me closer to you, and there was no way I was gonna actually. She's not lined up to actually take you on at the moment, so.
So we have a successful extraction.
Be handing you points.
Right, yeah. Alright, it is my turn then. I pull some responses. I have too many. I'm going to have to discard some. I don't think I'm going to need this one, so I'll discard that. That's funny. I don't think I'm going to need this one, so I'm going to discard that. So clear a path is specifically something that pairs well with the long arm. And that is actually Nadia's default ability.
Really good at the long arm. Holy cow.
Yeah, I am going to use Missed One to play a bomb card face up and a face up tile of your choice, provided no operatives are present in it. I am going to equipment search bomb. I'm going to put that one. Where are you going? You've got a fragile thing. You probably want to go for those stairs. I'm going to put that here. I'm going to do lock that area down. That is going to fortify all of the exits on this tile. That's actually probably not going to stop Lonnie because she can hack through them pretty easily, but...
I had 2 characters that could just walk through that, so whatever.
And... we're going to try move, which doubles the movement rate of the security chief this turn.
Oh no.
Let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Wow, okay. That's not how I envisioned that going at all.
And we will attempt to shoot.
I chose poorly.
I mean, I had a lucky card available.
I thought I was going to have 1 more turn. Okay.
That's a 10. Yeah, you're going to take damage. I don't think you can roll high enough to avoid that.
I don't think there's any possible way I can avoid taking damage.
Okay, so 1 damage to Lonnie. But you're okay otherwise. And it is your turn.
Oof. Okay. Can I... What skills can I use to get away from you?
You have to stealth away from me. Otherwise we get in a fight.
Alright, well, we're going to stealth.
I got a 1.
What happened to... Oh, there's the other die. Nope. That's not the die. That's the die.
You're fine.
I got above a 1. Okay. This is probably not smart, but 1, 2, 3.
Oh, is it anything good? There's a transit tube!
Yes!
Oh, there's a transit tube! Holy shit!
4, 5.
Damn it!
If nothing, I can get out.
Damn!
I was just gambling so hard there.
And here I pulled out all the stops to try to get over there. Shit. Well done. All right. All operatives have escaped that can escape, so now we just total the totals.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You get
Terrible, but
You get the alive scores for anybody who got out, and I get the alive scores for the 2 characters that I captured. So 325, and then I get doubled the bounty bonus here. So I think Stranger's probably going to tilt it for me, but let's figure out where everybody ended up.
Oh, yeah, I think so, for sure.
Win conditions for attackers are tally the credits listed on every bounty and stash you have successfully extracted, and tally the live credits for any operatives extracted, provided they extracted after alert level 1.
So 330 for me.
360 for me.
Okay. So it was first, second, third? Yeah, there we go. Nice clutch ending there.
Nice. Getting out at least.
Oh my god, I did it again. I'm so sorry. God, I keep forgetting to... Okay, never mind. Here. Instead,
What's up?
we're going to give you both one of these because I fully forgot to put it into the deck. You're supposed to shuffle those in after the alert level goes up, and I fully forgot to do that. So that changes things. Add that to it, and I don't get those 600 extra points. So my actual point total is 325.
Wait, which extra points do you not get?
So the defender calculates the points of tally the credits of the stash. If the stash has not been extracted,
Right.
double this number. But because I forgot to put the stash into the freaking deck, we're just going to split it between the two of you.
Got it.
So I think that puts me at 510.
Yeah.
Okay, I
480.
I get dead last, and Wolfmon wins. Despite losing a character to
Well done.
explosions, Nicopol
Well done.
carries that.
Oh, goodness.
That stat that cash. So,
Nice.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
Cool. Yeah, I like it.
yeah, it's fun.
And it feels balanced with 3 players in part because we're playing against the defender or the security. It feels like it scales okay. Like I've played a lot of like map style, like I don't want to say dungeon crawl type of games, but like a bunch of different games along that premise, and this feels fairly balanced. I didn't feel like I was nothing I could do or anything like that. It feels like having 3 players worked well, which sometimes 3 players can be awkward in some games.
Very cool.
Yeah, and there was like a real possibility there if I had a path to you, like I might have decided to come try and at least snake something off of you.
Right.
But there was no, like, most of my routes, I didn't have a good transit tube over there, and the only place, like, I'm curious, like, look at this. Yeah, there would have been a cache in there, but that was right next to where the security chief was, and I was like, I
Right.
don't
Yeah.
have the stuff to take on the security chief, so I'm not moving closer on the bet that, especially at this point in the game, on the bet that there was a cache there was not in my interest.
Right.
So it was one of those things where it's like I did have to make that decision of do I try to come find you to try and take some of your stuff.
This was a killer gamble over here.
Oh yeah,
I knew it was a big risk, but like.
But you know what's wild about it? You had the movement, I think. I don't think there's anything stopping you from trying to collect off of this before you go down that tube. I wonder if that would have tilted the game for you.
I did not have the movement.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
For that. No, because I had to move 1, 2, 3, 4. It took me exactly 5 to get there.
Amazing.
Faster character could have maybe, but yeah, I like, now that I've played it through once, I'm like, oh man, there's things I would do different. I understand how it works now.
I've been really enjoying the replayability. Like obviously when you're building it, you have to play it over and over again, and every game has been different, and lots of these clutch endings have popped up. Like I've posted several games at this point, and out of I think the 5 single player games that have been recorded, 4 of them had these really kind of dramatic clutch endings.
I like that though. Like a lot.
Yeah, I think it makes it really fun to have those final moments at the end of it. I definitely need to remember to freaking shuffle in the bounty. That mechanic is in there to keep somebody from drawing it on the first one and then just immediately extracting. So I do think it's necessary, but like it is a thing that is forgettable, right?
Well, you could. I mean, you could stick them on the bottom of the deck, and then when the alert level goes up, shuffle, but you still have the same problem of
right. Yeah, did you
remember to do it?
Yeah.
What I would do on a physical game is stick it in the middle of the deck sideways.
Yeah, just leave it at some place to do it. There's certainly a lot of mechanics to this that I think will just play
Right.
better on the table.
Yeah, that makes sense. But that's always true. So like, I haven't done a lot of tabletop simulator. I've done a ton of BGA, and I like it. I like the fact that you could play online. I don't dislike playing online, but it's not, even games that I'm good at play different between
Right.
those two environments. I'm thinking about it differently. The interaction between players is different. The way you interact with the components is different.
For sure.
It all
Yeah.
changes the vibe just a little bit.
Yeah, it's generally the only games where I'm like, oh, I definitely prefer playing this, you know, in a digital format is games where is a lot of like every round cleanup overhead where like
Yes.
the digital version does all of that for you, and it's like, okay, so
Yes.
this cuts, you know, this cuts 5 minutes off the end of every round, or you know, stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
Oh, totally. Totally agree with that.
So what do you think? Fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I like it a lot. It's obviously the theming is cool. I like the world and the system. I kind of want to pick up the books now. Right? Who are these characters that I'm playing with? But I really like the heist component. I like playing adversarial, but not like just kind of the tension, I guess is the right word. It
Yeah.
felt there was tension. There's a built-in tension to the game. The game escalates nicely to where you're like, okay, I've got to hurry up and get out now. Like it just nails those things for me. So.
Hooray.
This is not my typical type of game. Like this isn't the sort of game I typically gravitate towards, and I really enjoyed it. So.
Yay. That is awesome. Most of these characters do actually have, yeah, some bit of stuff to them. Which is, I mean, the fun part about being able to pull from the tabletop franchise, right, is you have people that people
sure.
recognize, yeah. Faye is in the first book and is on the cover of all the books, or all the RPGs. Stranger has a huge story in one of the earlier first edition books, where this character down here, Elsie, is explaining the world to this character. It's actually one of my favorite overall stories, and it's in the little fiction archive that's available online. This character was one that I played. Like that's just one of my characters that I played during one of the games.
Nice.
They've all got little stuff to them. This one is one of the shadow presidents. These are like folks pulling strings behind the scenes.
Right.
This character is from the first contract module that was made for the game.
Nice.
So yeah, some old favorites.